Hi everyone, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 2nd of January 2023. Okay, today we've got Moon void of course and the Moon in Taurus, and what I'm going to do now with all of this is because every month when the Moon goes in Taurus, so if there's a void of course it's the same thing, so I'm going to put the audio for Moon void of course, what you should do, and the Moon in Taurus always at the end of these, and focus on the aspects that are being made on that day at the beginning of these. So yeah, the moon enters Taurus, so people are going to be more focused on practical matters. So this is a good thing to use that energy to do the things that you need to do rather than the things that you want to do in general. But if you want to know more about the exact things to do, then listen to the end of this. So yeah, the first aspect of today is Mercury Sextile Neptune. So mentally, this is a time of hopefulness and expansiveness in how you think about things. It's a good time for writing, researching, publishing and teaching, as well as handling all things related to religion, spirituality and law, especially the forming and signing of contracts to do with these businesses or groups or whatever. You may start a new online course of how to teach yourself something you've been putting off, planning a trip abroad or connect with someone overseas. Now with these new goals, I want you all to do great, so just take small steady steps. Do not burn out, you will get there. If you want to do 50 push-ups a week or sit-ups, maybe just to break it down to 5 a day. From my own life as well, I've noticed that just doing a little bit of every day is the best to get that habit in first. And then over time, we can work on the duration of how much time we spend on each habit. So we may start with 1 minute and then slowly build ourselves up to an hour. So yeah. Also, some of you may research other cultures. Excellent time to pitch your work and sell yourself, especially a book or job, university or other proposals, stuff like that. Practical and intellectual realizations are the keywords for this transit, which is good because you know the moon's in Taurus supporting it as well. You may also take an interest in political, social or other issues and vow to do something to help your community or your family or soul on a global scale. The sun also makes a trine to the moon's north node today, so you can have the feeling that whatever happens now was meant to, in order to further you in your life direction or your current goals in some way. Even if you're normally scared of trying new things, you can be more open to do so now, meeting new connections that can help you solve problems or give information that can help you get ahead in your career. Your personal spiritual development can happen for some of you. Even if you have been anxious, depressed or feeling like you'll never get what you really want in life, this transit can make you believe that anything's possible now. Not idealistic, wishful thinking, but by taking the practical action. And again, Moon in Taurus is here helping us do that. So yeah, giving you the feeling that you can overcome any challenge that gets in your way today or any other day, so that you can eventually reach your highest potential. Of course, you need to plan, do your research and work hard, but if you're prepared to take the practical action, buzz, you can reach your ambitions. Focus on the best outcome, taking the opportunity to just better yourself and anything else that may come your way right now. Some of you may step into a leadership role under this aspect of going for promotion at work or deciding to start a side hustle or anything like that. And forget all the things in the world that, everyone's already doing this. No, there's always a niche for you. Believe in yourself. I really want to get that message against, and never think, even if you want to start an astrology podcast like what I'm doing, go for it. You will find your audience. So yeah. Also a perfect time to look into any educational courses to help you improve your school set. And in general, this aspect makes people feel more optimistic and inspired when the sun makes a trine to the moon's north node. North node in astrology rules our destiny, the direction that will really make us happy. Sun also as well, it's our ambitious ego drive that wants us to go and get what we really want. Mercury also makes a semi-sextile to Saturn today, so Saturn gives us the discipline again, and if you're passionate about any topic, you have the ability to delve deep into the concept and ideas and gain a comprehensive understanding. This aspect supports all kind of deep learning and thinking, allows for you to gain enthusiasm and understanding, also good energy to give motivational over speeches or listen to them, as it allows for you to effectively communicate and understand the message of the speaker, even if it's the most complex things. Someone can break it down, or you may find a way to break it down to make it simple to others. It's great for all those who want to work in spiritual or other alternative health fields, or if you already do it, to spread knowledge and light and upliftment. Gives the capacity for clear and detailed analysis and the chance to make a difference. Sun, also busy day. Sorry. The Sun squares Chiron today. So for some of you, your insecurities may be brought under the spotlight. The best use of this energy is to check in with your emotions and thought patterns, with the intention of starting or continuing your efforts to understand, heal and manage them once and for all, so you can stop them from robbing you of all your happiness and reaching your fullest potential. Again, it's best not to ignore any feelings that come up now or numb yourself from them in intoxicating substances, people, or any other distractions. Ask yourself things like, what is it you really want out of your life? Do you believe you can get it? If not, why not? What thoughts stop you from going for what or who you really want, or actions? Why do you think you're not worthy or undeserving? Could you commit 5 to 10 years? I know, right? Long time, but these years typically pass for all of us anyway, and we could be working towards our goal slowly, but sometimes we just get caught up in the rat race. And I know there's ever demands on our time and other resources. This is why I say if you can only do a minute a day, it's best to do a minute a day than nothing at all. So yeah, could you commit the next 5 to 10 years and do all you need to do on the emotional, psychological and spiritual levels to make your financial material dreams a reality? So this is a question to ask some more of. Do you put other people's needs before your own? How did you learn to do this? How can you change this? How can you let go of the past and any issues around rejection, fear, criticism or abandonment? Do you need to get help to deal with these issues? If so, what help? How can you change your lifestyle to bring you into more alignment with the life you want so you can express your innate talents and individuality? So yeah, those are the questions, and you can think of any others that you may want to ask. Also, this energy of Sun square Chiron is also good for content creators to use this energy to share their past or current heartbreak and setbacks with their followers, giving them tips on how to move forward in their life and to manage the unavoidable emotions that will always come up in life, providing them with ways to use the pain for personal growth rather than continuing to allow their suffering to stop them from making the choices and changes that they really want in their lives. So people can be more focused on career and financial security at this time rather than try new things. Practicality is the key theme of the moon transit in Taurus period. The moon is elated in Taurus, so this means it's a good position in astrology for the moon to be, because it can balance out the emotional aspects with the moon helping you to look at your emotions more practically, but negatively it can make you just not look at emotions at all and lead to you being a bit emotional, constipated and cold. But yeah, ultimately, because the moon is said to be in a good position when it's in Taurus, this supports progress in whatever you set your mind and actions towards right now. It can also be an excellent time to sort out issues, especially business issues, investment issues and stuff like that, anything to do with paperwork and practicality. Because this energy, moon in Taurus, gives you the ability to remain composed and calm and be more loyal and consistent in intimate, business and other relationships, and just in life in general, in your own personal goals. So it makes you be able to just focus on them a little bit more, so making it also perfect energy to take care of bills and do financial planning, spending time with family and friends or anyone else, enjoying the luxuries of life like the comforts and having a good family meal together, playing games or enjoying some other form of entertainment together can bring comfort to you right now. So you can do this with others or on your own, some self-care if you live alone and you're single. Negatively, people can become more possessive and stubborn and selfish, not wanting to share and looking down on others that they view as being less than them. So those who they think are poorer than them, don't wear good enough clothes, talk well enough and stuff like that. There can also be overspending and overindulgence in food, drink and intoxicating substances. Plus some people can be more materialistic than normal. The best use of the moon in Taurus energy is to commonize and plan, making time to solve any problems with your self-esteem, love and beauty. If you don't save, now is a great time for you to start doing so. If you do have investments, you should check that they are secure and consolidate them, reduce them and just make sure they're okay and do what you need to be done. And also a good time to look for new, fresh investment opportunities as well. For you horticulturists out there, if you put in hard work, the transit of the Taurus moon vibration will reward you during harvest time. So now it's great for planting vegetables such as parsnips, turnips, beets, sweet potatoes, radish, maca and carrots. And if you want to slow the growth of your plants for any reason, now is the time to trim your field and use any growth training methods that you know. So yeah, that's the daily scopes for the 2nd of January.